Okay, then we will move to item C, which is approval of curriculum for revised and new coursework at Tomah Middle School and Tomah High School. And Ms. Barish, a very aggressive program listing.
I just like to save it all up, keep it in one meeting. The first item that we have is Family Consumer Science. They have their philosophy, subject area expectations, career pathways, curriculum, textbook, and materials purchase. I believe you have all those documents in there. You've had the opportunity to look at those. At this time, I'd entertain any questions you may have. Missy is here tonight. The other two had previous commitments, could not be here, but if we have any questions that I cannot answer, Missy would be happy to answer them.
Just say that the teachers and staff have presented this to the curriculum committee. We've reviewed it on 2 separate occasions, gone through it, and recommend approval. And really happy with the career pathways that they laid out and the hard work they put in there. Thank you.
They've worked very hard on this, and they're very excited about getting new materials, since some of them that they're currently using are older than some of our teachers.
Older than youth options.
Yeah, so they're looking forward to the new materials. So I don't know if you probably need to motion these individually.
Yes.
I will make a motion to approve the Tomah Middle School, Tomah High School Family and Consumer Science curriculum and materials requests as presented.
Second. Okay, we have a motion and a second then to approve those listed for the Family and Consumer Science projects at the Tomah Middle School and Tomah High School. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Missy. The next one is, I'm sorry, you do that.
Oh, AP Biology curriculum, textbook, and equipment purchases.
Okay. We're very happy that when we did a course request, 24 students are interested in taking this course. What you have presented there is a very in-depth curriculum. 3 of the science teachers worked basically one day and plugged that out. That's how driven these teachers are. But a very nice curriculum has been written, and then you see a textbook quote very much in line, and then comes the equipment purchases. I know at the last board meeting that we presented, you gave us a price of $20,000. You can see that we are over that. We have cut back as much as we can, but to offer this class with the inquiry-based and the technology that we need, we feel this is what we need. Now, the good news is this also does include a 12-station computer lab that would be for that science teacher and other science teachers to use. The good news is I have worked with Mr. Gorder, and we do have this cost covered this year.
And some of these costs are one-time deal.
Yes, what you see here is a one-time. It's not something that's going to be a yearly basis. This is to get us up and running. It's a lot of equipment and that type of stuff. Once we have that, we have it, and we will not see that cost again. The textbooks will be used for a number of years. And we do get, with that textbook, we're going to get some online access with it, so if the students do not want to carry... Jason, do you have that nice small book there? Because if they don't want to carry that book, we would have online access also for those students that have that access.
And we've really, again, spent time at curriculum looking at this and really spent time going over that equipment purchase. And I think it's critically important to understand that not just will the biology class use some of this equipment, but it's going to significantly enhance what we can do in some of our other science courses as well. And I think that that's really important for the whole department to move forward.
Do we have any Microsoft dollars that could be used on this to bring the cost down? Is there any Microsoft availability when we're saying that?
Not for the high school.
Not for the high school.
Because it's tied to the
Okay.
others. And I do want to say that they did definitely bring forward at curriculum that they did try in many different ways to bring that cost back down to around $20,000, but every time they came up with was not there. So.
And actually, we would have been under the $20,000 if we did not put the computer lab. but the computer lab is essential to be able to teach this course the way it needs to be taught.
I'll make a motion to approve the AP Biology curriculum, textbook, and equipment purchases as presented.
Second.
Motion the second then to approve that AP Biology curriculum, textbook, and equipment as presented. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, and item 3, AP Art.
AP Art, we are very excited when we looked at numbers for our AP Art. We have 11 students interested in the drawing section, 16 in the 2D, and 2 students in the 3D. So once again, these are courses that students want. What you have in front of you is the curriculum for this, and they do not need any materials because it will be the materials that they already have in their budget. So this is the curriculum you're approving.
Make a motion to approve the AP Art curriculum.
Second.
Motion to approve and a second then to approve the AP Art curriculum. Any further discussion?
It's a great curriculum.
It is a great and they were so excited about it. And I think it's a testament to them, the number of students that they already have that are so interested in the different forms of it. So it's really interesting. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Item 4, photography curriculum and additional equipment purchases.
Well, you have in front of you the photography curriculum, and once again, the teacher has done an excellent job. Brian worked very hard on getting that written. And when we did student requests at the high school of how many students wanted to take this course, when we first proposed the course, we had no idea that this number would be 133 students. So when we put the cost proposal for it, it was for about $1,026. We're asking that we would double that to about $2,300 to cover the additional materials and cameras that we would need to be able to run multiple sections of this course. So, and once again, I have worked it out with Mr. Gorder. We do have the money available this year for that.
So moved to approve.
Second.
Motion the second then to approve the photography curriculum and additional equipment purchases. Any further discussion?
Was there already a photography course or curriculum of any type? This is brand new.
It had been integrated, or there had been some components in other curricula, but not a photography class per se. And when this was presented, talked about the aesthetic aspect of it, but also the technical aspect and how it would interrelate with other curricula areas as well. And I think that's why we're seeing so many kids signing up for it. They see that application in many, many different areas as well.
Yeah, I was just curious if it was originally driven or precipitated by a sort of a career angle, or it just it worked well with so many different subjects, and it's just a very universal interest.
All of the above.
Okay.
All of the above. Also, part of it was precipitated too by the change in direction that that our media class had gone in. And then also, as we hired additional staff and hired staff with expertise, we found that we were able to not only utilize those people in the English department, the art department, but also begin to use their expertise there and cross-discipline them.
And that change only happened about 4 or 5 years ago.
Right. But again, the idea of cross-discipline wherever we can do it.
What told me it was a high-interest field of study was the first month on the job. I think out of the 11 or so applications that I signed off on for independent study, 9 of those were for photography for kids that were interested in this as a career field. And that's when, contrary to most things, teachers come to me. This one I went to Brian and I said, "Have you thought about doing a photography class?" He said, "Yeah, we talked about it, but we've never moved forward." And so we were, again, so blown out of the water with the action. We were thing in maybe 60 kids, but 130 is impressive.
I think it's a testament to Brian as well, though. He's a very well-liked staff member. He makes his classes interesting. Kids are very engaged, and I know I hear a lot as I walk through the halls about Mr. Kibbe, so.
TV awards.
So we have a motion and a second? Not yet.
I don't think
Oh, I'm sorry, yes, we do.
I thought
Oh, we do have one.
Okay, yeah, I thought we did. Okay, so we have a motion and a second then to approve that photography curriculum and additional equipment purchases. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Then AP Statistics curriculum and textbook.
You have had the opportunity to see the curriculum and also the textbooks for the AP curriculum. At this time, we have 38 students interested in that class also, so definitely the courses we're proposing were in need. If there's any questions, I can try to answer it.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull up the one screen, but what year would this be offered?
It would probably be for juniors and seniors, but it would be for those students that have exhausted the math. It would be more likely their senior year.
And it could be an option between AP Calculus and AP Statistics then, correct? Or they could do both.
They could do, yeah, they could do both
Their
at the same
senior
time
year,
if they
but-
want, or they could take one or the other, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's available, all of these courses will be available next fall.
Yes. We will be ordering materials like mad tomorrow.
Motion to approve the AP Statistics curriculum and textbook purchases as presented.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second then to approve the AP Statistics curriculum and textbooks. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, then the last part of curriculum is the school store curriculum and textbook purchases.
You have the curriculum in front of you, and this was an interesting one because Nicole really had trouble getting started writing this curriculum, but once she got started, I just got out of her way, and she really took off with it and did an excellent job with the curriculum. She has taught this course before in a previous district and has recommended a textbook that they use as a resource. And at this current time, we have about 13 students interested in this course.
So move to approve.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second then to approve the school store curriculum and textbook purchases. Any further discussion, questions?
Yes, what's amazing to me is all these items on curriculum. In all my years that I've been on board, it's very impressive as to...
Teachers have been busy.
Yeah, but I think
Well,
you need some of that credit too.
I will say I work with a great bunch of teachers. I say that. I mean,
It's obvious to see. Thank you.
well, thank you.
Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you.
Now have my